Previously on Relationship Talk Show.
Love deal with commitment, emotions, and it's very intense more than lust. Lust is just a mere something. There's the physical personality of the person, the money the person have, or the beauty.
And basing lust on a relationship, it is something not having companion with, but it's a matter of pleasure.
Guys are very deceptive. They can introduce you to their parents, but still it can be lust.
It is conditions that bring breakup.
No lust. We are loving for real. Thank you.
Peretz Multimedia, doing exploits. Relationship Talk Show, finding solutions.
Welcome to the Relationship Talk Show on Peretz Multimedia. I'm Amasa Wenyako, your host for today's section. I am blessed today to have with me two guests who goes by the name Na Koko and Edward. Am I right with your names?
Yes.
Alright, okay, so without wasting my time, I will let Edward do a quick introduction on himself.
Oh,
Eddie.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you. My name is Buffalo Dodja.
Alright.
But I'm mostly called Mr. Edis. That one I got it from somewhere SHS.
Which high school did you attend?
I'm in Yampon Senior High School.
Oh, wow.
Great Ama. So all the Amoses, I greet you out there.
Okay.
Alright, so basically I'm in College of Education right now, SD College of Education as Koriko for Udia. And I'm offering JHS education.
Oh, that's great.
So, yeah, sure, yeah. And I also barber, so I'm into barbering.
Which, yeah. Are you online or something, or you do it on campus?
I do it on campus.
Oh, then you have money.
I say that.
Okay, Miss Coco.
Okay, so my name is Afro-Pen Provider, but I'm mostly known as Coco on campus. I'm in the SD College of Education, which is in Asokorigo, Florida. I was part of the participants of the Sedako phase last year, and I got the most photogenic. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all welcome, my beautiful and handsome guests. On today's episode of the Relationship Talk Show on Peretz Multimedia, we are going to delve deeply into which one is worse. Is it the emotional abuse or physical abuse in relationship? Okay, without wasting my time, I will start with my first guest, that is Miss Coco. What is your take on emotional abuse in a relationship?
Okay, what I think is, or what emotional abuse is to me is when in a relationship.
Yes.
And let me say, both of you put all in the relationship. And maybe later, one decided to cheat on the other, causing the other partner to be emotionally abused, maybe in a different way. The person might not eat. As like, for instance, maybe you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Mr. Eddie and I were in a relationship. We love ourselves so much to the extent that even when our family members say we should break up, I'll be like, nah.
Okay.
I love him. But not knowing he is cheating on me.
Push.
You see.
Yes.
But I won't accept that fact that he is cheating on me.
So
whilst
you
I
take
know
that
he is cheating on me.
Emotional.
So emotionally, I'll be like, why? What did I do? What's going on? Like, I'll be frustrated.
Okay.
I'll start losing weight. Like you will go
Crazy.
It's like you are getting mad. That's what I think about emotional abuse in a relationship.
Emotional. Okay, Eddie.
Yes, please.
That's a physical abuse.
So I should take the physical abuse.
Yes.
Alright, you see, in a relationship nowadays, it's not all that visible. We don't hear about stuff like that. You see a man beating a woman. So physical abuse in our today world is somehow limited. Yeah, compared to the olden days where our fathers used to beat our mothers.
Do you know that people are being abused, but they don't come out saying?
Yeah, sure, for that one it's there, but I'm talking about the rates at which it is decreased or sustained. But in our world today, I think the emotional abuse goes far than the physical abuse does.
Okay. What type of abuse is more difficult to prove? Is it the emotional or the physical one? But let me take it.
All right, for that one, it can easily be said that the emotional one, because emotionally you won't see someone is hurt unless the person opens up to you. But physically, when I beat you, you see the bruises on your skin.
Exactly.
Very, very, very good. So with the emotional one, you get traumatized, but no one knows unless sometimes you open, or it gets to the extreme where we can see it on your face. So I think emotional abuse is very difficult to notice that someone has been abused.
Miss Coco.
I support what he's saying.
I can say.
Yeah, because emotionally, when you are challenged, nobody will know what is going on in your mind.
Yeah, sure.
Unless you open to the person. If you are not bold, you can't do that.
Yes. Okay. Do people recover from emotional abuse in a relationship?
Yeah,
Miss Na.
yeah, people do.
Okay. Can you give me an example or say something about that?
Okay, people do it in a way that when the person is bold enough to open up, he or she is advised on what to do, how to go about it, and it takes time, a lot of time to heal the wounds caused emotionally. You won't just stand up one day like it's okay, it's over. Like no, it will take time. Even though sometimes you will be remembering some things, memories will come though, but
Sometimes some songs.
oh, it's not easy.
Okay. Eddie,
Yes.
do people recover from emotional abuse? in relationship?
Yeah. For that one, people do recover from emotional abuse. We can all use ourselves or our instances in relationship as example. Sure. Let me just chip in this one.
Alright, sure.
My first relationship, I was really into it. So the last
Was
10
it in
years,
senior high school or
it was after senior high school.
Hey.
So people, if you love someone, it deals with emotions, matters of the heart. So I was in love with this girl, she put it that way. And later I found out that the issue is, whilst we were dating, we both found a way to each other. We loved ourselves. But I got to notice that she was dating before me coming into the story. You understand? So now we are both of us, we are in love, and I've discovered that this guy is there. You understand? So emotionally, I went off. You understand? So I tried to fight my way into the relationship, but it never worked. So I left them. You understand?
So
For
the two
to-
of them are still together now?
Yeah, they are still together. Per my knowledge, they are
So
still
sad.
together.
Sorry.
Yeah. So after a year, I felt okay. So now the trauma of that relationship and everything was over me. As Coco was saying, it will take time. It will take time, but you can heal. You can heal from it. It's possible. Yeah.
With what you are saying, can emotional abuse be permanent?
It could be. It depends. I think it depends on the individual, the carrier, whom that, or the victim. Let's say that. So, for example,
With yours, was it permanent?
it's not permanent. So now me, I've overcome that one. But for instance, even if not in a relationship, and let's say your mother dies, someone very close to you die, you are being affected emotionally. So that emotions can live with you for a very longer time, or it could be permanent. You understand? For that one, you can't do anything about it. So
Can
it could be
emotional
permanent.
abuse be permanent? Miss Coco?
As I said earlier, it depends on the person, whether you decide to move on or not. But even if you decide to move on, sometimes you'll be sitting there, flashback will come and be like, you see, like that thing, it will pain you. Say, this person did this to me. Like, what did I like? Still now, but still you'll be like, it's okay, I can do this, I can move on. It will go. So it depends on the person.
My next question is, what an example of emotional abuse? Miss Coco.
Okay, let me take myself for instance. Maybe I don't like seeing my guy with ladies. It emotionally I'll get hurt. But you like Sheda, you intentionally be with this girl, be like, please, I don't like that first. Then you do it off. Emotionally, you are hurt. You yourself know. So working with other ladies and not like listening to your girlfriend's suggestion on, please, I don't like this, I don't like that. Emotionally, you are hurting the girl. That's an example I can give. Yeah.
Eddie?
Okay, so from me, I'll touch on the secrets. So in a relationship, if you don't want to hurt your partner, you don't keep stuff away from your partner.
Okay.
So for example, you see some ladies, they are cool. If you say, oh, this happened, I didn't want it to cheat on you, but it happened with someone. It happened. I'm really sorry. You've opened up. You understand? It's difficult, but you've opened up. At least for a little time, she can be okay with that. But you didn't tell her. She did her own background checks, and she got to know that a thing happened between you and someone. Now she's hurt. She's broken. Understand? So it's an example of it.
Okay, let me chip in this. What if one time maybe you are with your partner and then he leaves his phone and then you see a text like, I missed you, your guy was out.
Okay, I don't know the connection between the two of them. So when he comes, like, please, who is this?
Then I think you are emotionally abused. That's why you ask.
No.
You are there.
You see, I'm not abused in this situation. But if I see it, I won't say anything. Then we'll be with me. Then another time I'll be like,
That is where the emotional abuse
that
is
is
coming
when it
from.
starts. So when maybe he comes and I confront him, babe, I saw this test. What does it mean? Oh, we are just friends. Oh, okay, then I'm cool. You see. But if you don't approach a guy and like you keep it to yourself,
just be okay with we are just friends.
yes, we are friends. We are okay.
And for her, I disagree. Because
But you see
ladies,
a text from a lady, guy that
the ladies, I want to touch on hers before mine. You see, the ladies, since immediately they see a test like that, for quite a moment, they will try to be okay with it. Oh, I'm not going to ask him about this one. You understand?
Enjoy reference.
But as time goes on, then she'll like, this thing I have to talk about. So that is when she has been emotionally abused. But for me, for example, I'm a jealous guy.
Okay.
Not all that jealous, but if I know you are mine, you should be mine. You shouldn't be other people's
Sharing is
book.
caring.
You understand? Never in this world, this relationship world, sharing is not caring. So I see a test like that.
I miss you, baby.
I miss you, baby.
Baby was part.
Baby was part.
Yeah.
That one is getting more intense. So I should ask maybe
Get suspicious.
whoever.
Yeah.
Babe, I saw this test. I miss you, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is
Yes.
it? Because my cousin, we chat baby and love and stuff like that. So it could be your cousin, but you should, be open to me. I'll be
Because
okay.
even if it's your cousin, I want to know the conversation you're having with your cousin.
Oh, all right. So you can go through the phone. You can go through the phone if you want to, because that is going to be the only proof.
Yeah.
Sure. So if you go through and you see that there is something bad going on, then okay, I'm a bad guy.
Okay, in your case whereby you are saying it's your cousin, there are some guys that do change the names of their girlfriends into cousin, mommy. So you think, oh, that's my mom calling. So it could be that that's not a cousin, but that's a girlfriend.
All right, this one I was not putting it in the situation. I was making reference that is how I chat with my cousin. But people can also, understand. Boy stuff.
It's all about the relationship talk show happening live at Peretz Multimedia. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Okay, my next question is do people, we've talked about do people recover from emotional abuse. Okay, my next question is maybe when you have a problem at home, for instance, maybe your mom and your dad are fighting, and then that was the kind of physical abuse that is happening, because they are beaten, and then you get married. Are you going to take that into your relationship or your marriage, because that was what you noticed when you were young? Okay. So is that going to have an effect in your relationship?
Yeah, it will.
How?
Definitely. You seeing those things in the house will be traumatized, as he said. Like,
Can even bring flashbacks.
This guy, if I marry him, I'll be like my dad. I'm afraid. Maybe you're in a relationship, like the guy loves you so much, but because of what your dad did earlier, you are afraid. It can ruin your relationship easily. You'll be like, I prefer being single. I don't want any trouble. That's what to clean your head.
What about you?
Yeah, sure. It will have an effect because of parents. You've seen that in the house.
Yes.
Your mom beating your
dad
beating your mom. I believe it does happen that some ladies also beating. But right now, this one we are talking about father beating the mother. So you see that you've been seeing that.
Yes.
So even maybe your mother also does something that brings about the beating. Maybe she always
shouts at
your dad, and your dad can't control their temper in such situations. So you as a guy can bring flashbacks when your girlfriend is doing something or your fiancé is doing something, and it takes your mind back home. When you are young, you see how your mom will react and your father will also react, which doesn't bring peace. I think it can go a long way of having an effect on you as an individual.
Alright, sure. So, now, Coco, what advice do you have your friends out there concerning physical and emotional abuse?
Okay, what I have to say is, no matter what the situation is, be bold and have courage to move on. Don't be affected on what has happened earlier or your past. So you have to have the courage to move on. You can do it. Have that spirit, the can-do spirit that you can do it. Thank you.
Okay, Eddie.
Alright, so what I can tell the guys out there is that physical abuse can resolve into emotional abuse. When someone assaults me physically and I see the bruises or the mark on my skin, whenever I remember it can hurt me from within, you understand? So my message is that we shouldn't make ourselves available for emotional abuse or physical abuse. Whatever thing that we are in, whether relationship or whatever cordial friendship we have with someone, that will lead into any form of abuse, whether physical or emotional, we should distance ourselves from that. And I know that will go a long way of helping us. And if you have a partner who doesn't help you emotionally, you should leave that person, because your mental health is very important. Yeah, your mental health.
Eddie.
Yeah, this one is from Mr. Eddie's office.
Okay.
Yeah, to you out there, that it has a very big impact on you, your mental health. Sometimes you see life gets difficult.
Exactly.
And where you should find peace, love, comfort, there are problems coming from that same area. You'll be affected at your workplace, at school, everywhere. So I'll just advise all of us to go in for someone who helps our mental health and doesn't traumatize us in any way. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Okay. Without the love of you, so this program wouldn't have been successful. Thank you, Miss Coco and Eddie.
Yeah, Mr. Eddie.
Mr. Eddie, for having me here today. And to my viewers, thank you for watching. And please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Peretz Multimedia, and tell your friends to also subscribe. Or to become your way again, I go by the name Sewe Nyako, your host for this section of the Relationship Talk Show. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.